What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Fun Time with Zachy P. I'm Zachy P and thanks for clicking on my first video for this channel. In today's episode I wanted to let you guys get a chance to know who I am. So I wanted to talk about two of my favorite horror movie franchises. Now I don't know if you would consider one of these movies to be a franchise, but it has an original and it also has a remake. So let's talk about that one first. That one is It by Stephen King. It is about a clown who torments a group of kids, and they're known as the Losers. There's Bill Denbrough, Stan Uris, Eddie Kaspbrak, Richie Tozier, Ben Hanscom, Mike Hanlon, and Beverly Marsh. It all starts off, we meet Pennywise because he kills Bill Denbrough's younger brother, Georgie. So that draws the Losers to try to beat Pennywise. And they beat off Pennywise. Can I say that? So they beat Pennywise, or so they think. And so they make a pact to come back to Derry if it is not dead and kill it. So Mike Hanlon stays in Derry while the others go off and live their lives. So Mike Hanlon makes the call to the Losers, and they come together and they defeat it, Pennywise, for the last time. So Pennywise was played in the 90s version by none other than the man himself, Tim Curry. He made Pennywise, honestly, as crazy as it sounds, a lovable character. And then you have Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise in both Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Bill Skarsgård made the role his. He had some really big shoes to fill, no pun intended, and he sure did make that role his own. And he had a little bit of humor in there, but ultimately it was just horror, and I loved it. He was more of a demonic clown, and then Pennywise in the 90s version was just a clown. So these movies are similar, of course, but at the same time they're also different, and there's just no comparing the two and which one is better. That made the list, but it's fighting for the top spot with this next movie that is on the list is Halloween. Halloween has just been my favorite since I could remember. Michael Myers was a serial killer who comes after a woman named Laurie Strode. Nick Castle played Michael Myers in the 1970s version. And every sequel after that had a different Michael. Nick Castle came back to reprise his role as Michael Myers in the 2018 version, but he didn't play him alone. Michael was also played by an actor named James Jude Courtney. He honestly was amazing as Michael. He was just this shapeless, fearless killer. And the mask for Michael originally was something that they wanted to go for that was, emotionless, and so they went with a Captain Kirk mask, and they made the eye holes a lot bigger, and they tore off the sideburns, and they painted the mask white, and that was the mask that we all know and love today. So there's a lot of movies in this franchise, and I think honestly my favorite of them all would probably be Part 6, and that one is The Curse of Michael Myers. That one didn't really get a whole lot of love because it was different. A lot of people didn't like it because you figure out why Michael is the way he is and why he's doing what he's doing. And then so that movie, you find out he's under a curse, and the only way for the curse to be lifted is he kills everybody in the Myers bloodline. And so, like I said, not a lot of people liked that idea, but me personally, I loved it. It was creative, and it was different compared to the others. And Paul Rudd was another one of those major things that I liked about the movie. He's a great actor, he's a funny actor, and it's different to see him in a horror movie, and he did amazing in it. So, I think the entire franchise is amazing, and it's just hard to shit on it. I have masks of Michael that aren't displayed in this video, but I'm sure you saw them in the last video. Like I said, both of those movies are really fighting for number one right now, and it's hard for me to pick. So let me know what you guys think, and in the comments below which one you prefer, and if there is a certain movie in the Halloween franchise that you like. And also, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing my Saints gear. I'm a huge Saints fan. Sadly, we got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, but that's besides the point. Let's not get into that, because I would want to cry on screen in front of you guys. But yeah, I'm also a big comic book nerd as well. Yeah, you guys can say what you want in the comments, but I'm a big MCU fan. I like Marvel. I love Marvel. And don't get me wrong, I love the DC universe too. I like DC's comics way more than I like comics. Let me just throw that out there. Lay it on the table for you guys. But, Marvel also has a handful of great comics. But in all, I think the MCU is beating, the DCEU on their movies, which is not a shame. The DC can come back, with all their great movies they're releasing. Yeah, guys, that was just a quick little video I wanted to give to you guys, so that way you guys can get to know who I am, and stick around if you guys want to. So again, guys, thank you for clicking on this video and helping me, branch out there. So if there's, like I said, if there's something you guys want to see me do or talk about next, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell, so that way you guys can never miss a video. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for sticking with this boring little talk. But I will see you guys next Wednesday.